Well, it is what it is. Yeah, I've got taste. I don't know if you can actually change the colors of these, but I also don't care. Yeah, I'm fucking bad like that. I'm fucking crazy like that. I don't even give a shit. Nice. She's up. Are you still hungry? Apparently. And I like, if I give you food, where... Does she go to the bathroom? Hey, do you want some food? Apparently not. Well, fridge's right here, so... I mean, she did already eat something. I don't know why... Maybe it's like an automatic thing, you know? Like, whenever she is low on energy, she'll go grab some food. There you go. See? Now you have your own station. Ain't that nice? Aren't I a great boss? So I've thought about it, and I think our third person should stream from the shitter. By the way, I need to turn things up again. How about some music? What are you doing? Are you going to sleep again? Really? I hope I can find food around here. I mean, it's the fridge. Sorry to tell you. Oh, fuck. Alright, so, we want to get another dude to stream for us, because this is apparently very, very lucrative. So we're gonna get another person. Not a hard worker, but he has good potential. Employee who will streamer and fundraise for you. No, needs a computer for that. Punk Dan, Lisa B, Carla L, Big Boy. I mean, we could get Big Boy. Or maybe we can get Lisa B. Now we can get Big Boy. We're gonna get Big Boy. That means, though, that we have to build another PC. Alright, let's start. Let's go ahead. So monitors... Whatever. Let's get him 2 monitors. Let's get him... this camera. He can have this case. He can have this chair. He can get... I think this is the keyboard that she had. Yeah, I can get that mouse. We can get that guy a mouse pad, right? He looks like he would use an anime titty mouse pad. Well, all we got is mountains. That's almost the same thing. You can get the... Ah, she's eating. I just heard it. You need a desk. You can have that computer desk. You can get... Is that the same router that we have? Ah, fuck it. We have the cash. Come on. That one... That one... That one... That one... That one... That thing... We could buy ourselves some better RAM, too. Now that I think about it. How about if we put a couch in here? You know, like a little cuck chair for the next dude. How about that one? That looks like a casting couch. Oh, we should also buy letters for that guy, right? Neon letters for that dude. Yeah. Good idea. O I 2 B's. Alright, motherfucker, come on. We don't have all day. I gotta build up. I gotta set up for my new colleague. Don't even come up here. Okay, well. When you say it like that. Okay. Don't throw... Can you not throw everything? Okay. That will be the sofa. Prime cuck chair location. There's our buddy's tower. Just gonna put everything in that room for now. There's the CPU. Yeah, that's the CPU for sure. I hope everybody's doing well. It's Easter Sunday, actually, when I'm recording this. We had some pretty good meatloaf today at my mom's place, or my parents' place, I guess. It was very tasty. And I can't really complain. That's all that there is to it. It was a very nice, there it was, hold on. I think the problem is maybe that the things here are in the way. Put that away for a second. Put you guys over here so I have some space. No, not office chair. There we go. Were I a better boss, then I would feel bad about that dude getting not only the cuck chair, but also, like, the shithouse PC. But if you think about it, it's actually quite helpful, because, like, then, you know, he can... Hey. Then he can, just take that big poopy while he's streaming. He doesn't have to go that far. I think it's pretty good, if you're asking me. Zoom Edge Pro. You can put that like here. What are you doing? Oh, okay. How are you doing anyway? Energy, hunger, good. In a good mood. Which reminds me, I should check if bills have come in. I wonder if Mr. Big Boy is gonna show up like topless too, because he's like topless in the picture on the hiring site. So we're gonna get a real Andrew Tate boy over here. I still can't believe that people actually listen to that loser. Like, I understand he's an MMA fighter and whatever, but it's like, bro, what is he, like a 5-foot tall manlet? Like, really, that's the guy you're gonna take alpha male classes from? Not a good look, buddy. I'll have to admit. Not a great look. But I suppose everybody's allowed to have their idols. Even if they're dog shit idols. I don't know how, like, important it is to get them the best equipment, but, like, I don't really fucking care. Like, at this point, we have enough dosh where this kind of shit really doesn't matter anymore. That's mine. That's his. Like, I understand that our bills are also going to be higher because we're paying streamers. But if they make, like, a great amount of money, then who the fuck gives a shit? And if literally all I need to take care of is the idea that you know, the fridge is full, I can live with that. I just realized something, by the way. We could get 4 32 gigabytes of RAM for our PC. Now, I don't know how much that will... Actually, you know what? That's mine. You can get the worse thing. I don't actually remember, like... Yeah, Power Core Basic. I want that. No. Oh, you're... Well, hold on. Here. There. I might have to... Do I have to reassign the spot to her? Oh, no. We'll take her money, though. Nice. I'll put that bad boy right over here. And then the gaming chair is going right here. And then that's done. Oh, I nearly forgot. The most important part. His name, obviously, is gonna be... Bibo. You know, big boy? Bibo? I think it works. He can't have G's because I'm the real G already. Did she eat? Yeah, she ate. She left no crumbs on her plate. Let me buy 3 more RAM things. I want to, like, know how much that actually changes. All of a sudden, we're going to be playing Stinker Strike on 4,000 FPS, even though that has nothing to fucking do with anything. Yeah, in fact, actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, why don't I just buy another graphics card? Who's gonna stop me? You? Alright, bills. Nothing happening. No bills. Would you look at that? I should go take a shitty pissy. So now that we've done this, we're gonna, I suppose, try and... Hello there. Hold on, you're gonna... Nope. I wish there were, like, a button to put things into the inventory. Because doing it like this is the most annoying shit I've ever seen in my entire life. But it works. Alright. Double graphics card. What is that, like 128 gigabytes? Oh shit, we have it. Hold on. CD-ROM. I forgot about that. Oh wow, that was fast. That has nothing to do with the RAM though. Look at that. Now all we need is a CD drive. For some fucking reason. Also, yeah, let me actually, now that we're right here, let me actually hire that dude. What? Well, first of all, that voice. Why do you have hair? No, that's mine. That's his, right? I think. Yeah. What's up? What's up, guys? What are you trying to do? Yeah, just look at the couch. Don't sit down on it, though. Alright. Whoops. You guys alright? He's streaming, she was shitting. Is that better for you? I guess you don't care. He has better monitors than I do, by the way. Not that that matters in any way, shape, or form. I don't think so, anyway. Okay, well. Nice. So, am I... Not quite. Okay. So there's something... Maybe there's a better CPU that I could have that would upgrade my setup. I'm not sure. I'm unsure. Oh, right. Oh, did I not do the arena thing? Oh, I didn't do my arena thing last period. Sorry. One second. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm just looking at some... I guess I can do that while I'm streaming later on, or rather, right now. Let me see. Because... we have enough pizzas, right? We could get 3 there, 1 here. So if we get 4 more, I think that'll be fine. I wonder if we should buy that guy a bed for the shitter. I have them. Wait, are they getting in bed? That's disgusting. That's gross. We're getting another bed. I don't want weird melded streamers. That's gross. Ew, ew, ew. All right. I'm tempted to get that guy a shitty bed, but I think we're just gonna get him a good bed. Because then otherwise he won't make as much money for us. It's so gross. So filthy. And I don't even mean that in like a sexual way. I think it's just disgusting. Imagine melding together with a person like that. And not in the spiritual, sensual way. Just, you both lie in the same bed and you become one meat blob. Yeah, that's good. Alright. This is how much I care about my streaming colleagues. I buy them a bed for the bathroom. And now that guy can go to sleep here or whatever. Okay, so if I actually turn it on, then he also has that thing open there. So it doesn't... I don't have to turn it on. Because he will just, like, use it anyway. Oh, whoops. How are you doing? I'm hungry. Yeah, we can find food around here. What about that guy? I'm in a good mood. So they will just, like, grab food and whatever whenever they need it. Alright. Let's get streaming, boys. Now I think about it. I have... Gotta put the pool back here. Donate lab. And then we're gonna do... I think ASMR was what, like, we leveled up, right? Damn, I look fly. Let's go. These sounds take me to another place. Hell yeah. Whispering sounds very unnatural. Are the subscribers stupid? Asks a subscriber. So at this point, my question is, do I want to limit myself to just, like, only streaming until one bar is empty? I want to see how much money that makes. I want to see how much money one bar on its own makes in general. I know it's not always going to be the same, but I think as a general rule, I'd like to see how much that makes. Because then we know what to expect. And like I said, my goal right now then is to be able to buy the big house, and then, you know, maybe we can hire more streamers. We could technically do that here already. I'm sure that we could fit like a 4th streamer into the bathroom, but we'll see. We'll see what we do. Boom, 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 boom. This is still like a cool game, especially now that we have people who are also at the same time as us making money, which is really going to be helpful. Sorry, I was not paying attention. This may sound crazy, but I finally realized that maybe, just perchance, leaving my window open when I'm recording is actually beneficial to my health and my energy during streaming, because, and I know some of you might say, well, no shit, Sliggy. But, yeah, no. It's almost like oxygen makes the brain work. Right. What have I been depriving myself of for these last couple of years whenever I closed the window? It's kind of annoying though, because now the sun is glaring in here. Although the screen glare isn't too bad. We're already at 3K. Christ. And this isn't even like, we haven't even used up like a full 20% of our energy. So I don't think we need to overdo it. If we do a stream for 1 bar each time, we're easily gonna have enough money. That's so wacky, though. That's so wacky, though. And like I said, like, now that we have the other streamers, I mean, we don't even have to really do anything. We just have to keep refilling the fridge with pizzas. Because that gives them the most energy. There's no reason to buy anything else. They're gonna take those whenever they want to, so it's not even like I have to take care of that. That's the thing where I will say, like, maybe it might be a good idea to limit the player on that a little bit. I think it's a bit too easy as it stands. As it stands, I think it's a bit too easy because, like, now we really don't need to do anything at all. And we're making a ton of cash. I think we should have some limiters and some things implemented that, first of all, limit the time we can just spend sitting around and generating cash endlessly. And we should maybe have to micromanage the fellow streamers a little bit more. I think that would be pretty helpful. That'll over here too. Because as it's like, look at that, we've already made like over 5,000 bucks, and it's like we're way beyond the halfway point still. How are the graphics bad, my dude? I'm streaming at 1080p. And at this point, it's not even like what am I gonna do, right? I can't even upgrade the bitrate anymore. Maybe in the new place, maybe the beach villa will have like crazy things. All right, let's see. Skills. I should have enough for the next step. Not yet. Not yet. But this is the one that I want to go for, so we need 30, 39, almost 40 skill points. In which regard, I guess it would be smart to maybe actually try and stream as much as possible, because you get skill points from that. Not even necessarily about the money, or really just more so about the skill points. I don't know how that changes. Like, I don't know how, if you stream different things, do you get more skill points? I have no idea. Well, okay, my pool streams don't get more things yet, so I should probably wait. Swap over to pools. I could do dancing streams though. No, actually, I don't want to do that because I hate the whatever. Let's do pool stream. No, actually, no. Let's stay at ASMR because that gives us the most stuff. Gives us the most money. I think maybe also the most experience. I don't know. It's like, it's very secretive about what the actual like requirement is to get more skill points. Speaking of VTubers, completely unrelated to whatever noises were just played. It's crazy that Gura is now actually retiring, right? Sorry, I'm looking at something. That's kind of wacky in my eyes, but I don't know everything about the situation. What I do know is that supposedly it is in regards to disagreements towards like Hololive itself, as in the company, and with how they're handling things. Which I guess is understandable, because if I remember correctly, they went public a couple of years ago, right? And so then that kind of most likely changed a lot of stuff, because now they have to like listen to shareholders and whatever. So I can kind of see how that would play into it. But it's still crazy, because like I think without a doubt that, like, you know, most likely you could argue that Gura is like kind of really one of the biggest ones, right? It's like I don't think there were much bigger characters in the Hololive scene. Because even all the other one, like even I honestly, you don't really hear, personally, maybe I'm entirely out of pocket with this, but personally, the only one that I ever heard like anything of was Gura, and then all the other ones were kind of just like very, very rarely would you hear something or see a clip or whatever, but she was like kind of the most prolific, right? I mean, my assumption, the thing is though, that like nowadays it's also pretty simple to just go indie, right? Especially if you're somebody who has like a huge following anyway already. It's like people will most likely go over there and watch her. And I mean, people are still gonna, you know, she's still gonna make a good amount of money, I'm certain. Which is like, that's kind of the way you want to play the game, right? Is like, okay, sure, you know, work for a company. I think I talked about that in one of the later episodes of The Force Unleashed as well. How you know, you play the game, right? You play the Hollywood game for a couple of years, you become or at least smart actors did that. You become like a well-known face, you make a lot of money off of that, but also gain a lot of notoriety. And then, I don't know, at some point with the capital that you have, you just decide to start some like other fucking business that will continuously make you money even after you're like not being hired for roles anymore. That's a smart way of doing it, right? It's like, and in this regard, you're doing the same thing, just in the same branch, which is kind of dangerous, I would assume. I feel like there might be like a clause in their contracts or something where it's like, okay, you're not allowed to do VTubing for another company or independently for so and so many years. I don't know the specifics. I'm just talking about how like I think these kinds of contracts could work out. I could see it being that for sure. But yeah, it's crazy. I didn't expect that, you know, like some of the other ones leaving was something that I kind of expected more, but maybe I'm just, you know, who knows? Not that it's really anybody's business, right? Like, if somebody says, I don't want to work with this company anymore because I don't agree with them morally, I think that's one of the best things you can do, probably. I mean, depending on what the morals are, obviously. But usually corporations don't exactly have the greatest moral compasses anyway, or rather, like, the, you know, the upper echelons of companies. So I'm not surprised, like I said. I'm more surprised at the idea that, like, it was that person, I guess. And less so the fact that that is the reason at all. Because it makes sense, right? It makes sense for sure. But I mean, you know, at the end of the day, that's how it is. Even the best things must come to an end. And like I said, I'm fairly certain that she'll probably continue. She'll probably continue streaming independently, whether it be as a VTuber or just like regular streams. Nobody knows. Like I said, like nowadays, if you have the money, you can just pay people to make you a model and rig it, and oftentimes probably more maybe not more professionally, but like more interestingly than whatever like terms of service friendly shit that the designers at Hololive could come up with. Which isn't a diss, but like, you know, that's the case, right? They have a specific image to uphold. And thus their designs are also going to be that way. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting. It'll be interesting, I think. I don't know if I don't know how heavy, because I've seen the most of the information, by the way, that I got from this was just like people talking about it, and so I've seen people talk about how like this is gonna be the final nail in the coffin for Hololive because their biggest earner supposedly is going away. I don't know if that's true. I'm pretty sure that Hololive has like a shitload of talents, so like it may be a fact that, you know, Gudo was making the most money, but whether or not that means that they're going under, I don't know. Because, you know, she can be making the most money, but if everybody else together blows her out of the water, no pun intended, with how much they make all together, then, like, you know, not gonna care that much, I think. Wow. 17,000. We almost made 20,000, and we have like 25% energy left, and it was just fucking ASMR. That's crazy. That's very, very crazy.